Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Raven, also known as Gorgeous Gold. I'd like to begin this video by saying thank you so much to anybody who's supported me whatsoever. I appreciate y'all more than I can ever even express. So I just have to say thank you. If you're new to this channel and this message resonates, please hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate it so much. I'm coming to you today with the Virgo Weekly Energy Update. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'd like to ask the universe to place a bubble around me and anyone tuning into this video. Fill it with bright white lights, 3 golden rings, and violet flames. May it shine so bright that nothing negative may ever attach. Okay. Virgo. The 6 of Swords is coming out first. The Father of Swords. Ooh, Virgo, maybe you are dealing with an air sign, all these swords. We'll have to see. The Star card. The 3 of Cups. The 5 of Cups. The 8 of Pentacles. And the Moon. All flipped over, so I'm gonna do something different and take them all. Let's see, 7 cards. Okay. All right, so Virgos, we have this week, you are gonna be letting your guard down. I feel like with the 6 of Swords coming out first, maybe you've been fighting for something and you're releasing it now. You've had an idea or a vision of how things would work out, but you're releasing it now. You realize that that's no longer your truth and it just no longer aligns with you. So I feel like the 6 of Swords for Virgo is saying that you're ready to release what's no longer true to you. It's hard because you wanted this to be true for you and you wanted it to work out and you had a thought in your mind about how it was going to work out, and maybe you had things picked out. If this was a relationship, you knew you were going to marry that person and you thought that, you know, you guys were going to be together forever, and you've now decided to release your heart. You've decided to let them go. If this is a job, you're like, I thought I would be here for 6-7 years when I went to college for this. I thought I was going to love it, but I don't. And so I've got to go now. And there's nothing that anyone, I think, can say at this point in time to change what you feel. That's what this feels like, Virgo. It feels like you guys are done. You're now moving in the King of Swords energy once you release those 6 of Swords. And the King of Swords is, you see what is your truth and you know what is your truth. And if something is not in your truth and something is not aligned with what you know to be true, you're not going to tolerate it. You're not going to deal with it. You're not going to allow it to be in your presence or anything, in any of your space, in any of your energy. You are now so clear with yourself that if this is a relationship that you thought was going to marry you, you're like, no, look, I don't want this anymore. I've seen what it was like when we were not together, or I seen that I can do something different. And I just don't align with that anymore. It's not me. And so by you doing this, it's kind of an empowering feeling, Virgo. You guys are healing majorly. You're letting things go that you've held on to with such a tight grasp. Things that have played such major parts of your life, such a major part of your life. You're letting it go now. And it's freeing for you. I feel like you're sad about this because you've seen it going a different way, but you're ready to heal and you're ready to let go. You're done sitting here and wishing for something that is not in alignment with you. You're in a space of celebrating this week, Virgo. I think that you're happy now that you've made the decision and that you've had this point of clarity. And you're like, you know what? I don't care what happens. I'm keeping this. This is what I deserve in life, and this is what I want to do. I want to celebrate. I want to be happy. I want to be around my people. I want to smile. I want to love. I want to laugh. I want to be happy because that is what I need. And it doesn't matter if I'm not in a relationship. It doesn't matter what is happening. I want to be happy. And I can't do anything anymore that puts me right here. That's what you're saying, Virgo. If it puts me in the 5 of Cups, I can't do it anymore. And you're feeling sad this week. You're feeling down and out. And it's not because you want to be. It's because you're releasing something that was very big to you. You saw, I'm talking about, you saw this being around forever and ever and ever. So the fact that you've come to the realization that it's time to walk away, it's hurting. It's heartbreaking. It feels like you're experiencing a grieving process, like this thing is dead to you now. And you're realizing that, and you're focusing on it, and you're sad about it, and you're trying to gain some clarity and trying to gain some balance because you know that this is what's waiting for you. But it's hard. It's hard because this is something that you've known forever. This is something that you've loved. This is something that you've cherished. This is something that you thought was going to be an eternal thing. It was going to be forever. And it's now not. It's no longer present for you. And so you're forced to come into this place of balance because you decide, I cannot continue to be in the 5 of Cups. I cannot continue to be sad. I cannot continue to cry over spilled milk. I have to gain balance. I got to pick this shit up, and I have to weave my life into the way that I want it to go. And that's not going to happen by waiting and allowing somebody else to create my future and create my life. No, I have to make my path. I have to sew my blanket. I have to make this decision. Only I can bring balance to my life. You cannot allow somebody else to weave your web. You don't see spiders just sitting there waiting for their friend to come along and make the web. No, they get up and they do it themselves. That is what you're realizing now. You're like, this is my life. I can only create it. I can only change what I do. I can only change the way I react to certain situations. I can only do that. And it's time now for me to get strong, gain my strength, and get into my intuition. Also, this is playing into the power of the fucking moon right now. Guys, you can release up until tomorrow and the energy still be potent as fuck. So let this go. Get help. Get help releasing this. Because you intuitively know that this is done. You intuitively know that you can't go back anymore. This person walked away from you, or you walked away from this person. This job fired you, but you know you were already done a long time ago, so it was aligned with you. Intuitively, whatever this is that is coming to an end and that you are laying down, that you are releasing, you intuitively know that you've made the right decision. And that's just what it boils down to. Your intuition has told you that you're on the right path and it's going to be okay. You don't have to sit here anymore and worry about, oh, well, am I going to be all right? Is this person going to be happy? Is this person going to be sad? Is this person going to... No, you don't care. You have to do what you got to do. And that's what this is about. You have to follow your intuition. Get some clarity for the 6 of Swords. Clarity for the 6 of Swords. Clarity. Oh. 2 cards. 3, actually. Wow, the 10 of Wands. The 4 of Swords. And the Mother of Swords. We have counterparts here. Divine masculine and divine feminine energy. Feminine and masculine energies coming into balance. 9 of Cups is clarifying the Father of Swords. The Star. The Star. The Star. The Son of Wands. Spiritual. 3 of Cups. Oh, that is too many cards. And none of those even flipped. But the 8 of Wands did. Yay. 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups. The Daughter of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. The Son of Pentacles. Another set of counterparts. The Moon. The Emperor. Wow. Okay, Virgo. Clarifying the Six of Swords, we have the Mother of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Four of Swords. This is basically saying you're ready to lay this down. The Ten of Wands is all of the negativity, all of those burdens, all of this baggage, all of this past history, all of this bullshit that's kept you hurt and kept you stuck and kept you ungrounded and kept you unhappy in your life for such a long amount of time is what I feel. You can no longer be affected by this. You no longer want any parts of this. You no longer want to know what this, if this is a person, you don't want to know what they're doing. You don't care what they're doing. You just literally are ready to let it go. You are ready to release this and just not be burdened by it anymore. It has been such a major part of your life, and such pain and such trauma and such drama, just all of that. It's been heavy. You don't want any parts of it. You know that it's not healthy for you. You know that it's not good for you, and you know it's not in alignment for you. So you're grateful for whatever reason this got removed from your life, because you may be already separated from the energy, but it's removed from your life, but it was for a reason, so that you can gain clarity and get into your truth. So that you can gain clarity and get into your truth, Virgo. It's time. The Mother and the Father of Swords here. So this is knowing your truth and standing in that truth so hard. This is knowing your truth, knowing it, and standing in it, standing by it, not letting anything shake what you know to be true for yourself. You're getting into your Nine of Cups by staying true to yourself, by staying true to your journey, by staying true to what it is that you hope to accomplish. You are gaining truth. You are gaining clarity, and you are gaining your Nine of Cups. Whatever is intuitively meant for you is going to be coming into your life. Whatever is in alignment with you and what you deserve and what's meant for you in this lifetime is coming. And so it's about you. Sorry, guys. I needed some water. My throat is getting so dry. It's about you standing in a truth of knowing and aligning with that truth. And that's what brings in abundance for you. That's what brings in your Nine of Cups, because only when you are true to yourself can anything be true to you. Only when you are aligned with the frequency of truth and attracting abundance and stuff can you actually attract it. If you are not aligned with it, if you're way down here, you can't get it. You have to raise your vibrations. The star is clarified by the Son of Wands. This is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is here to say, we wanted you to awaken. You are awakening to a spiritual knowing. For some of you guys, you've started going to church. You guys have started praying. You've started meditating. You're doing something spiritually to get yourself aligned. And maybe you don't even realize it's spiritual. Maybe you've just started to take walks every day after work, and it's allowing you to connect with nature. That's spiritual. That's aligning and getting out and attracting with something that's higher than you, attracting with natural beauty. It naturally releases endorphins. People being outside. That's why when you're upset, you argue with somebody, you want to go take a walk. Being outside, feeling the fresh air, seeing the trees, it's all a part of the experience. Nature. You are getting in touch with yourself. You're getting in touch with your spirituality. And honestly, your truth is just, you're getting strokes of genius, coincidences. They're popping up frequently now. Just aha moments. You're like, you know what? I realize how to get out of this. And the Three of Cups may symbolize that maybe friends are being around you and they're helping you to stay aligned with what it is that you hope to attract, to stay on track and to stay on purpose. You're literally like, now is the time. I need you guys. Your group's around you. You guys are celebrating because your intuition's right on. Things are clicking for you. Your life is falling into place. And as you continue to align with truth, the more your intuition will speak to you and the more you are guided towards your other truth, your higher truth, your real truth, your purpose. The Daughter of Pentacles is here to clarify the Five of Cups. This is the Page of Pentacles. So when you release this Five of Cups from your reality and you're no longer paying attention to spilled milk, you have no choice but to decide, okay, well, this is sad. This hurts. I have to leave this person. I have to leave this job. I've already left this person. I've already left this job. Now it's time to release them. I'm scared. I'm sad. This is all I know. What am I going to do? How does this work? The only thing you can do is let this go and slowly rebuild. Slowly rebuild your future. Slowly rebuild your present. Slowly rebuild what it is that you want to attract. Slowly rebuild in a more aligned place. Slowly rebuild from a place that is aligned with your truth. Because then, whatever you build, whatever web you are weaving, will look exactly like it's supposed to. It will come to you faster than you can imagine. It literally goes from the page to the night right away, the next card. So once you start taking the steps, shit will speed up. The pace will speed up. And before you know it, your web is weaved. And you look back in 10 years from now, you look back on this part of your life and you're like, damn, like little did I know that every little baby step I thought I was taking was a part of something so big that I would never even be able to envision it with the human eye. That's crazy. That's crazy. This is literally, it progresses immediately from the page to the night, just like that. So once you take the steps out of that 5 of Cups energy and out of that depression and out of that sadness and that heaviness and that, like, I need you, what am I going to do? And start taking those baby steps towards what you actually need, the pace picks up like that. You're just like, boom, go, 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 go. Like, it's crazy. And you're going to look back on this moment and be like, wow, I did not know. I did not know. Just from quitting my job, I would have met somebody at Walmart that offered me a new job doing exactly what it is that I want. And I've worked my way up to the company and now I'm the president of it. That's how this is happening. You took one step, you quit your job and then go to Walmart and meet somebody. Just like that. The moon says, is clarified by the Emperor. I love that the moon is clarified by the Emperor. This means that you got the intuition and you backing it the fuck up. You got the truth and you're backing it up. You don't care who has something to say. You don't care who tries to step to you and who tries to knock you off of this. You know this doesn't serve you anymore and you don't care who says anything. You are so ready to go get this and to go be in this go-getter mentality that nothing that nobody says or does will change or shake your ground. Nothing that nobody else says or does is going to move what you already know. You're like, look, I've worked on this. I know this. I've seen this. I've been there. I've done this. I've been through so much shit in my life that I can't fall any lower. I'm never going back to that. I'm never going back to letting somebody else lead my life. I'm never going back to being afraid to be myself and to speak my truth. I know who I am. And I've sat with my intuition and I've sat in the dark night of the soul and I've sat in my healing and nobody's shaking me. My roots are planted deep. When your roots are planted deep, there is no reason to fear the wind. I just told Sagittarius that. Virgo, this is what you are. You are an emperor. You are the empress. The empress didn't come out, but the moon card did. The moon is saying intuitive, intuition, leading the fucking way. You are releasing and you are trudging ahead past this dark night of the soul, past this dark cycle, past all of that shit that doesn't even serve you anymore, past this. The 10 of Wands is staying there. You're ready to lay that down. It's not you anymore. You are the emperor. You are the emperor. That means this is life. This is your life and you are living it. You are living it the way you want to. It doesn't matter who says something. Who cares? You don't care anymore. You cannot align with something that's not in alignment with you. If it doesn't match your frequency, you just can't help that. We can't make our frequency. It just happens. It just happens. So, Virgos, that's so deep. I love, love, love your reading. I'm excited to get you guys. I'm actually going to pull an Ask Your Guides card for you guys too. And a Nicest Oracle. I've had to do this periodically for some signs because you guys need a little extra push. So, just get some guidance from your highest self real fast. Can you give us some message for them? Some advice. Quick, 2 cards. Self-esteem and victory. I love that. Wow. Wow. You gotta love tarot. You guys gotta get your own deck and start practicing with them. Literally. Victory, divine helpers. Your divine helpers are present, bearing the good news that whatever you've been working on will succeed. The bad news, well, there really isn't any bad news, but there is reality, which in your case suggests that you can fully enjoy your success only if you recognize that you didn't get where you are by yourself. This isn't to suggest that you must diminish your light or be falsely modest in your achievements, not by a long shot. You deserve to shine, so please do. Your divine helpers simply remind you to be grateful and acknowledge the contributions of those who have helped you get where you are. This includes your spiritual helpers and guides as well. One final word. With success comes the challenge of standing alone in your light. Of course, you heard the saying, it's lonely at the top, but it doesn't have to be if you remember how you got there. Your divine helpers' messages, share the spotlight. I love that. Now we're going to go to self-esteem. Wow, that was the literal next one. Oh my goodness, 15, 16. Guys, I love that. You may feel like the odd man out right now, as others may not fully appreciate or support your ideas and perspectives. In fact, you might be feeling discounted altogether. Fortunately, the guardian angel Michael is present to help you remain grounded and centered, even in such times of being challenged or misunderstood. He counsels you to remain true to yourself and steadfast in your convictions, even if they aren't shared by those around you. Yet, it can be scary to go against the crowd and stand up for what you believe in, especially when it's unpopular or possibly ahead of its time. But Michael stands by you and reminds you that this is a part of becoming a spiritually mature soul. He helps you ignore popular opinion and stay true to your heart. Don't seek approval or doubt yourself when you don't receive it. Instead, Michael encourages you to stand in your full spiritual adulthood and claim your self-esteem by trusting what you feel and believe in. Do not abandon yourself to win approval in the moment, and don't be afraid to take the stand. After all, this is how you'll become the leader of your own life. Wow. What did I say, Virgo? You guys are taking charge of your own lives now. I love that. So we're going to get an Isis Oracle card, and that's going to take you guys out. Oh my goodness, my mouth is so dry. I'm going to have to finish the other readings tomorrow. I only have 4 left. I'm going to shuffle one more time. Okay. Ooh, enter the Chamber of Healing. I love this card. One of my favorites so far. This oracle comes to you as a messenger. Prepare for great changes because they are on their way now. When the Divine Lady Isis offers you a healing gift of magic, it is something to accept as a gift of unconditional love with open arms. It will be offered without agenda, with only the intent being for your highest good and spiritual growth. With the only intent being for your highest good and spiritual growth. It will not necessarily look or feel like you expected, but you will realize in the unfoldment of the process or circumstance that it was a spiritual healing gift from the divine, even though you may not have immediately recognized it as such at the time. You will be able to recognize the healing by the experience of it and its effect, even before the complete resolution of the issue at hand. The experience will be that the issue is somehow lifted from you, and the effect will be that the issue seems genuinely out of your control, and yet not out of control. This is the way the gift of healing can come to you. Time and sacred space to contemplate and reflect is extremely helpful to receive divine intervention as consciously, swiftly, and fully as possible. Sacred space can be a physical place that allows you to put your day-to-day activities and thoughts to one side and instead indulge in being just you in that moment. It might be a place in nature, your meditation place or healing room, or a sanctuary that you have where you can be alone for a time, or even a meditation group or healing circle. Sacred space allows you to simply be, to not have to think, sort things out, or analyze, but to open, rest, allow inspiration or guidance to come as and when it chooses, and to allow for the mysteries of healing to occur. It is important when entering sacred space that we do not set an agenda or have specific expectations. We do not have to think anything more than, I dedicate this space to the divine within. When not attempting to find solutions, but actually actively letting go, mentally and emotionally, and allowing ourselves to go into a peaceful state, relaxed but not numb, we often have guidance, inspiration, clarity, and knowing drop into our awareness. We don't need to actively seek these things. They can just happen when we create open space. Healing happens most powerfully when there is space, openness, and allowing. We let go for healing to flow. Time and sacred space will help you receive the inner adjustments that you need for the healing magic of the Lady Isis to be able to reach you with full boldness and genius. Oh my goodness, Virgo, that was a deep reading. I don't know if you guys listen to country music, but even if you don't, I recommend going to listen to this song called Unanswered Prayers, because as I was reading that and doing your reading, that's the song that came into my mind. I don't know who sings it. I heard it at Garth Brooks' concert. I've heard it before that, but there's a ton of different versions. I recommend, if you can find Garth Brooks' version, to go listen to that one, because yeah, it hit home. I legit cried at the concert when I heard that. Anyways, that has been your reading for this week, Virgo. I appreciate you tuning in with me. I'll log in tomorrow with the rest of the videos. I look forward to this. If this message resonates with you, please hit that share button or that subscribe button and share this video. I love you guys. I'm sending you lots of blessings and lots of well wishes. Thank you.